Hey Karen, thank you so much for getting this reading, love. Um, Let me pull up your email real quick to see what's going on. I'm actually glad you emailed me because it completely just like went over my head. All right, here we are. Okay, so you're an Aquarius, your boyfriend's a Taurus. The first one is about your daughter. Okay, let's see. Let's look into this. Okay. I know that's definitely a difficult topic. I'm so sorry that you have to go through that. Let's see if he'll be prosecuted. Will this guy be prosecuted? And I hope you can hear me okay. I'm recording in a different room today. Will this person be prosecuted? Let me get 3 cards on the subject, please. Yeah, so he'll be prosecuted for sure because it shows that it's something that you're gonna feel, relieved about. Okay, even maybe even some. I don't want to say celebrate because it's not something. I know it's a tough subject, but it shows a card of yes, this happening. You being happy about the turnout, and with the Queen of Swords, just a chapter in your life that you get to put behind you. Now let's look into how much time he's gonna get. Okay. I'm gonna look into years first. Okay. If not, we'll go into months. But this is something that I hope it's for years. How many years will he get? Give me one more card. So far, I see about 6 years. Give me one more card. All right. I see him getting anywhere from 6 to 7 years. But something may happen where he doesn't spend all of that time in there. I don't know if it'll be off good behavior or what it is, but I see him getting 6 or 7, but doing about 4. Okay. Now, let me just give you some advice on the subject, anything that may need to know. Give me 3 cards of advice on the subject. It's more so just showing me how distraught you are over it, okay? We have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse and the Seven of Swords. That, there's somebody here who, I don't know if you're keeping this a secret from people, not letting a lot of people know about it. But it's just showing that there's going to be a lot of tension here, okay? But that you are going to be able to release the burden of it. But it's just going to be, I just feel very heavy energy from it. I just hope that this is a person that doesn't return back into your life, okay? Try your best not to hold on to this burden for too long, because I just feel a very heavy sense of resentment just coming from you, okay? And I don't want your heart to turn black over this. Okay. Yeah, it's just showing that this is something that's really, really going to be hard for you to get over and to get through. Okay. Now let's look at what else you wanted to look into. You said you've known your boyfriend for 8 years, but been in a monogamous relationship for 8 months. Live together with your daughter. Both are very stubborn. And that they argue about everything. They're both stubborn. Okay, do I see you guys getting married and having a baby? Let's see. Let's see how he's feeling about you. What his stance is in the relationship. And then I'll give you some advice and look into that. Okay, and you said that he's a Taurus. Well, that shows why he's stubborn. Alright, let's see how he feels about you. Just where his head is at, in terms of the relationship. Okay. The energy that he has towards you is the King of Swords in the reverse, followed by the Knight of Wands in the reverse. It could be possible he's seeing someone else, or that he's just being extremely unreliable when it comes to you. Now, with the King of Swords in the reverse, it's going to be a very heavy and a negative energy. It's the cruelest king in the deck, especially in his reversal, but it's somebody who's just very, very self-seeking. They're only worried about themselves and things that are going to benefit them, and it's like they don't really have regard for other people and their feelings and the things that they're going through. Now, with the Knight of Wands in the reverse, again, that could show promiscuous behavior on his end, because this is someone that is very charming, is a good talker, but they're just not reliable. Now, what he's telling you is the Death card in the reverse. Either that he's still emotionally invested or that he doesn't want this thing to end. Alright, we have the Hierophant. That this is something that he wants to take seriously. That this is something that he can see going far. And with the Five of Pentacles, this is talking about, someone kind of being left out in the cold. Rejection. And feeling lost towards the relationship, but still wanting to be in it. We have the King of Wands in the reverse here. So that's similar to the Knight of Wands in the reverse. So it definitely may be possible that he's seeing someone else. But, you guys are discussing the fact that this relationship isn't balanced. And that there's one person putting in a lot more effort than the other. Okay. What's in his thoughts towards you is the Moon card. This is a card about secrets. Okay. Things coming to light. Finding clarity in the situation. We have the Temperance card. So there's secrets that he is keeping from you in order to keep everything balanced. Chariot. Now, this could be due to some traveling that he's doing. If not, something that's related to either his vehicle or just anything that has to do with travel. But something that is transpiring very, very quickly. And that's what the secret's about. So I'm not sure if he's thinking about moving or thinking about a new start. Because, I see that he's still emotionally invested. But with the Hierophant, he's gonna do what he thinks is best in this. If he feels that you guys are in an untraditional relationship, that things are very hectic, that they're not working out, he might take the high road and wanna, take a step back. If that's not the case, then there could be the sense of him having the desire to grow with you, but possibly not thinking that it's something that would work out. Okay, we have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse and the Six of Wands in the reverse. So there's something that he's doing where it's like he's being extremely selfish. He's coming off as a leech in a sense. Okay, but definitely a new start that's coming in. Maybe he's thinking about leaving us. I'll get one more card for this. The King of Cups. Okay, so the King of Cups is someone who's extremely loving. Okay, but there's something that he's heartbroken about. There's something that he's discussing that is hard for him, and it's all about a new start. Okay, so we'll keep going and see how this thing is going to move forward, whether it's a new start that he wants with you. Okay, or if there could just be the sense of rejection that he might feel, or maybe he feels like things aren't working out. How he feels deep down inside is the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So at the very least, that's something that gets delayed. Four of Cups. This is him not making an offer to you or not accepting an offer that you gave him. And we have the Knight of Swords. And the Three of Swords, which is, about heartbreak. The Knight of Swords is just somebody who, when they make a certain decision, it's tunnel vision towards that decision. Like, they don't look at anything else. So if he's made a decision, to leave because he doesn't feel strong in this anymore, then I see him really, really focusing on that. We have the Page of Swords in the reverse, so there could be, a lot of harsh communication between the two of you. Okay? How he's walking his talk within his environment is the Tower card. Okay, so Tower card is about huge and immense change, within someone's life. Very interesting card. Now, with the change, it's something, I don't want to say catastrophic, but it's something that's really, really big. It could be for the better or for the worse. But, you look at the card yourself. There's a lot going on here. Okay? So he's thinking about this big change that's happening. We have the Lover's card. So showing that, he's still emotionally invested here. But with the Eight of Cups, he's thinking about walking away, leaving. Okay? Because he doesn't want to be in his head about all the problems that you guys may have been having. With the High Priestess in the reverse and the Emperor in the reverse, there's something that you're not paying attention to, okay? But he himself, he doesn't feel strong in this. He's not listening to his higher self, to his, higher intuition, when it comes to you in this relationship. He's wearing a mask, okay? There's something that you don't know, or that it's kind of like manipulation in a sense. He's not showing you his true self. And with the Ace of Wands, it shows that he is thinking about leaving, but there's something else that he wants to start. Now, his external influences, excuse me, his external influences, it's the Star card in the reverse. So there's something that he's losing faith in. Now, this is going to be an area in his life that you're not going to have too much power or control over. Okay, Two of Cups in the reverse. Someone that he lost faith in, that he's having a huge fallout with, or at the very least that he's arguing with a lot. Alright, and he feels lost when it comes to this. Again, no balance. King of Wands in the reverse. He has someone else with you. Okay, he's talking to another woman. And he's waiting on her. But he doesn't think things are going to progress forward. But he's really actively trying to get into this person's life again. How he's going to feel towards you in the next 6 to 8 weeks, we have the Hanged Man in the reverse, which is him coming out of a time of stagnation, or a period of stagnation. Okay, Ace of Wands. It's all about a new start. Nine of Cups. You guys being happy. Okay? But there's going to be something that he's not proud of. There's something that he really was trying to work hard on and manifest. And he ended up releasing it. So he's going to be, happy towards you, but there's going to be something underneath the surface that he's really struggling with. Okay, someone that he had to stop talking to and cut out. Someone that he had to move away from. And it's somebody that he didn't want to move away from. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn woman, okay? Alright. So let's see if this is going to be the man that you marry. I'll give you some cards of advice though on this. Is this the man Kara's going to marry? No, sweetie. Because he has somebody else. Alright. The cards are saying that it's a really bad idea, that things would be way too out of control. Okay, you wouldn't have control over this. You'd feel a huge loss. Even financially, you'd lose a lot of money. I'm not sure why, but it's showing that he's going to turn his back eventually and leave for someone else. Okay, and that you're being manipulated right now. So in terms of the cards, we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so this is going to be, you feeling overly emotional, not feeling balanced, but being strong and getting through it. Okay, so no, I don't see that happening. In terms of kids, I really don't see just having a kid with him. Okay. Let me give you 3 cards of advice. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of heartbreak, sweetie, when it comes to this. Because he's seeing someone else. And, it's a situation where I just see you being, very heartbroken over it. So I see a lot of fighting that's going to happen between the two of you. But you're going to have to let this thing go. Because he's coming off as very charming. He's coming off as if, he may want to go further with you. But with the 7 of Swords in reverse, the secret is going to come out. Okay? And with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, yeah, I see this thing ending. Strength card in the reverse. You're not feeling strong about this anymore. Okay. Yeah. It shows that you're going to move away from this relationship. It's too toxic. Okay. Now let's look at your third question. Finance. What do I see happening for you? Okay, cool. We're going to do a present and future. And I'm sorry for my slowness. I'm just under the weather today. And just still dealing with the stuff with my family. So just trying to get through this. Okay, let's see what's going on. Alright. We're going to do a present and future look on your finances. Okay. So I feel that there's something that you're trying to build in terms of finances, maybe a new start within business or a new job, but with the Page of Pentacles, this is a messenger. This is going to be someone who's a messenger of financial things that are going to happen for you. But with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, I see you being extremely guarded with your money and feeling tight with your money. And there's going to be a sense of betrayal that comes in reference to your money. And I feel that it's happening already, because the first card we have here is the Justice card in reverse. So, yeah, there's an injustice happening to you as we speak with this, in regards to the situation. And we have the Judgment card. So you're really able to look at a situation or a person who is tied into your finances and really be able to make a decision. We have the Three of Wands. You're going to end up turning your back on somebody that is tied to your finances. Okay, and there's going to be burden that you feel because of this person. I mean, money is going to be coming in for you. That's not the problem. But there's someone here who's messing with your finances. Okay? If you have any sort of financial institutions linked to your partner, I would definitely get out of that. Okay? Now, the next card here is the Page of Swords. So someone that you could be cutting out, very harsh communicator, but someone who's very upfront. The Sun card. So, this is going to be a good omen in terms of finances, something good that comes in, but it could also be you coming to the reality of something. The Tower card in reverse, where you literally avoid a catastrophe. Okay? There's something that's going to come out, something that you're going to see is something that was being kept secret. You're going to be really pissed off about it. But you're going to catch it before it's able to do too much damage, and you're going to be able to cut it out. Now we have the Ten of Cups. Okay? So this is things being very well. Things going very well. You having everything that you need in terms of your household. Food on the table. Covering the expenses for your daughter. And you have the Hanged Man, but there's going to be a sense of limbo that you're in, a sense of stagnation. Although you are going to have the what's required. And with the Eight of Cups in reverse, someone from your past who tries to come back into your life. Okay, and this is someone that you have unfinished business with, but that you have a nostalgia with in a sense. Okay, someone that you have a lot of memories with, and you're going to be very guarded towards this person. And it's like you're going to be unsure of whether or not you want to move forward with this person. I'm not sure why it's coming up in your finances, but if anything, it's saying that it's going to be something that helps your finances, because they're going to want to help you out. Okay? And this is someone from the past that you may have broken up with because they cheated. Okay? But I see you having a new start with them. But it's going to be an affair. Okay? So just be careful. Again, I'm not sure why it's showing up, but it showed up. So I got to tell you what's, coming up in these cards. Let me get one more card here. Nine of Wands in the reverse. There's going to be someone that you let go of, someone that you give up on, due to something that they were meddling in with your finances. And when this other person comes in, you're really going to not be sure if you want to move forward, but it's something where your finances are going to grow. But you're seeing that there's that being with this Taurus, this King of Pentacles, was a waste of time, and it's going to bring you a lot of worry and concern. Like I said, if you guys have any linked bank accounts, anything like that, get your money out right away. Or, if there's a way to cut him out, do that. Now, moving forward, the first card that we have, and this is going to be about a month out, we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. So this is a card about, feeling very dissatisfied. Okay? The Emperor, but you take a very strong stance. You look at the situation for what it is, you say enough is enough, and you learn from the experiences, and you're going to do what's going to be best for you and your family. Okay, Four of Wands. You're going to build with somebody. There's going to be this foundation that you set, but it's going to be at a time that you feel unhappy about. Someone that you have to let go of from the past. And again, there may have been an idea that you had, maybe with, your Taurus partner. But with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, whatever idea this was, I just see you seeing it as a waste of time. Okay? Anything related to him, I don't see it happening. If he's trying to talk to you about a new business opportunity or anything like that, don't go for it. Next card you have is the King of Swords. Could be Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. That's very significant in your life. Okay. Two of Cups. I'm sorry, the Lover's card. So with the Lover's card, a strong bond that you might get into. But this is going to be something, that helps you with somebody from your past. Okay, they're going to come back in. They're going to be a helping hand. But they might have somebody else. Okay, and you might be aware of this, but they're going to come back in and they're going to help you. All right, you have the Two of Cups. And that's why I said the Two of Cups. Okay. So, yeah, this person, it could be a close friend. It could be, a lover. But it's showing that they're really going to be able to help you out. We have the Hermit card in reverse. Somebody who kind of just comes out the woodworks. Someone that maybe you possibly haven't spoken to in a while. Or that was really reserved or, away from the situation for a while. All right, we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So if there's any sort of hardship that you're going through, they're going to get you out of that. Yeah, someone that you had a very, very strong connection to in the past. And you're going to be undecided of whether or not you want to go back towards this person or if you even want to accept help from this person. Okay, but they're really going to help you stabilize yourself and to, be good financially. So, why not? I don't see anything negative on their part. All right? But you're going to be conflicted about, receiving help from this person. I'm going to give you 3 cards of advice about your finances. Okay, 3 cards of advice for Kara. A reference to her finances. Okay. Again, there's something that, this Taurus might be trying to manifest, something that they want to do, an idea that they have. The cards are saying don't do it. Move away from this idea, move away from this person. Okay? It's like you have to realize that things with this person are very unbalanced. That it's going to put a strain on your pocket somehow. And with the Five of Swords in the reverse, that you just want to avoid conflicts with this. Okay? And when you avoid that conflict, that's when you're going to find balance. Okay? When you leave this concept behind or this person behind altogether, that's when things are going to work out a lot better for you. And that's when, money's going to become even more solid. But to not help this person out. Okay? If there's an idea that they have, not to go for it. Alright, sweetie. So, let me give you 3 last cards of advice just on anything the cards want to show you. Okay? Okay. There's something that you're working on where you're very unhappy, but you feel stuck. You have to let it go. You have to end it. And you have to take a break and you have to be strong. Okay? The cards really don't feel that this Taurus should be in your life. Okay? So that's going to be something that, it's going to be hard. It's going to be a touchy subject, but there's just too much unhappiness. There's too much unease. There's going to be a new start coming in for you, okay? That's really going to help you to get over this, but you're going to be very guarded towards this person who comes in. That it's someone who's going to make you very, very happy, okay? In your time of loss, and it's something that you know. And there's just going to be a lot of, there could be a lot of conflict around this. It's showing that being with this person, that it could, cause conflict from an outside party, from a third party, okay? But I do see victory coming your way. I do see things working out. So if there's any sort of competition, you are the one that sees victory here. Okay, sweetie? So use your intuition. With the High Priestess, coming up, it's just showing that, this is going to be a time where you have like heightened sensitivity towards what's going on around you. Okay, so definitely stand strong with this and do what you think is going to be right in the situation. All right, hun? Again, thank you so much for getting this reading. Anytime you need one, just let me know. Take care, sweetie.